大変失礼いたしました。
Exactly. Whatever she just said. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sorry. That's it, Ito. I've had enough of your... Wait, what? You heard it right, Taira. I'm sorry. You're a good detective, and I never did congratulate you on your promotion. Here, this is for you. I get it. Do you think bribing's me gonna work, huh? Kenomichi? Is that a bottle of Kenomichi? No way, it sells out in weeks. Even my family rarely managed to get a bottle and they knew the people to ask. How'd you get it? Holy shit, Takashi, you really fucking helped me out here. That's not important. Consider it an apology for how I've treated you in the past. I present this to you as a way to formally hand over my own position to you. It's clearly in better hands now. Oh my god, this has to hurt. Oh my god, Ito, what the fuck are you doing? But... ... Oh my god, Ito. What the fuck? ... Ito. Sit up, will ya? Ito, it's fine. Just sit up already. Okay. I accept your apology. Hell, didn't know you felt that way. I mean, in light of recent events and all, it's long overdue. Guess with all the stress you've gone through, the delay is understandable. What an asshole. Even now, he's a fucking asshole. I wish I could just rip his head off. Glad you finally learned to manage your emotions appropriately. Thank you for your kind words, Detective Taira. Screaming internally. Definitely. Once I return to the department, I know I'll have much to learn from you. Hey, it's a little early for that talk, don't you think? We don't even know if they'll let you back on the force after the hearing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I suppose you're right, Detective. I shouldn't have spoken so brashly. ... Oh god, again! Stop it, Ito. Ito, stop that, please. I always thought you'd be a better cop if you listened to your fellow detectives a bit more. Suppose there's a lot you have to learn from me, huh? I know you're right, Detective Taira. I was so brash before. That's probably how I ended up here. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping this by, Ito. To tell you the truth, it's been a tough time for all of us. It's better to stick together. We're all on the same team after all, right? Maybe once you're back, me and you can partner up. Wow. Wow. One can only hope I'll be so lucky. Right. Look, I gotta get back to my office. You need anything else? Well, I was thinking, but... Oh no, I couldn't possibly bother you. You're so busy. It's fine, I can handle it. Go on. Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I've been doing a little research in an unofficial capacity, you know? Teehee. I was wondering if you could pull a file for me. You know I can't give you access to the system. You're suspended, and besides, it would be against regulations and... I guess if you stay on that side of the counter, I could get Ishibashi to help you. What? Is it Saki? Could I have asked Saki from the start? Don't think this means we're best friends or anything. It's just repayment for the Kenomichi. Oh, thank you. But Taira, Detective Taira, I wouldn't want to impose on your busy schedule. ... Again? Stand up. Man, he can't deal with women bowing in front of him. Saki, I'm going back to my office. Look up the file Ito wants. Log the search query to my name. Got it? Yes, sir. Of course. I'll be in my new office all afternoon, so direct any calls there. Clear? Yes, sir. I think he's gone. Damn, Ayami. I mean, I've twisted some guys around my finger before, but that was something else. Don't think it'll take long to get the office back if you can keep working that magic. Ayami, listen to me very closely. It's very, very important you train me how to do that for, professional purposes. Sure, Saki. I think you're alright on your own, Saki. Oh, fine, be that way. Anyway, you've got Taira's sign-off. What did you want me to look up for you? On March 4th, 1996, there was a raid on a compound belonging to a cult called the Kamenkai. I'd like the official report, plus anything else you can find on it. Wow, that's some heavy reading material. I'll get right on it, boss. Couldn't I have just done this without all this shit? Man. Doesn't seem like there's much to go on here. Oh wow. Looks like there's only one file. Righto, I'll put it on a USB for you so you can take it with you. Just don't tell anyone. Here you go. Wow, that's a pretty scratched up USB. Thanks, Saki. I owe you one. You owe me more than one, Ayami. See you around. I got an achievement, submission. Man, I'm not particularly proud of that, you know. Let's read this file. And then maybe I'll end for today or something. I won't take my medication though. I decided that I won't do this. Can I pet my Mr. Whiskers? No. Let's take a look at the laptop. It's reading time, I guess. Use USB stick. Something doesn't smell right. I like how she immediately changed into her casual clothes. There's a raid on a compound and all that's left is this lone debriefing? Doesn't add up. Not to mention so much of what is here is redacted. Officers arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Tokimasa and Mai's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention the report itself was filed almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports? Says here, 2 children and 1 adult are believed missing. That must be Mai, Takashi, and their grandmother. Guess that means Takashi was telling the truth after all. So many people have been hiding information from me, it's almost a relief. Still, for such a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, their causes of death, if there were any other survivors, what else they found. It's all lost. Even the location of the compound has been classified. Shit. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of a pile of dead bodies. What the hell happened here? Why was it covered up? I tell you, the police is in on it, definitely. There are some Kamenkai guys within the police. Debriefing report, incident report, code number, blah blah blah, redacted. Tasked with raiding compound belonging to cult known as Kamenkai located and redacted. Mission details redacted. Arrived to discover 12 bodies dead on arrival near compound, including cult leader Shinji Umezawa aka Tokimasa. Other bodies included 6 females and 3 other males of varying ages along with 2 children. Cause of death redacted. 2 other children and 1 adult considered missing, maybe dead. Other survivors redacted. Personal effects collected at scene of crime include mask and several other ritual objects. Result. Raid considered a success. What? How is this a success? They arrived, they were dead. Yeah, let's pat each other on the back, right? Because we did so good. We went here even though they were dead already. This cult is no more. Good job, police force. Cult known as Kamenkai's activities has ceased. Surviving members have been rescued. Oh, they forgot to redact this, right? Because here it says other survivors redacted, but here it says have been rescued. And they're not talking about the missing ones. So there have to be other survivors. The report is unclear, but it's obvious something terrible happened at the Kamenkai compound. No doubt the mask had a part to play in those 12 people's deaths, and one way or another, it found its way to Reina afterwards. She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it is no mere coincidence either. The collector said the path in the dark would never reveal itself unless I understood her past. The report is a dead end for now, but he gave me another lead, a talent agency called Omega in Kabukicho. It's not a whole lot to go on, but maybe I'll find a connection I need to connect the dots. For now, all I can do is go to Kabukicho and ask around. Man, I finished the first lead. No, I'm not taking my pills. I finished the first lead, that's great, that's awesome. So let's go to Kabukicho now and find out about Reina herself. We now know she's called Ruby, maybe this will help us in Kabukicho, you know. Let's see info. Hello? There is no info about Kabukicho. Okay. The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho with ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt. I need to ask around to find it. Oh my god, this is fucking loud already. I don't know if it will be as loud for you since I usually tone down the in-game sounds when editing, but fuck me, I barely can hear myself talk. 3 faces in uniform that I don't recognize, though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognizing me. The way they're huddled around, it hardly looks like they're doing much police work. More than a few violations probably pass under their noses, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone slips them a bit of cash on the side to ignore them. Cops like that probably wouldn't give me any trouble, and they definitely aren't going to blab their superiors about seeing me in Kabukicho. Yeah, because it would be too much work to arrest you, I guess, Ito. I mean, you would put up quite a fight, wouldn't you? Seems this club is pretty popular, and it already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars would give me a good idea of where to start looking for Omega. And what about this blonde guy? Come on, a blonde in Japan? Not in my game. He's just standing there, can't even... Why can't I talk to him? And what are these builders? Do builders in Japan wear white? Come on, Ito, start running. Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I'd guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here the Yakuza have dipped their fingers into. My game is starting to stutter. Thank you, Shadow Player. I really need to look into patching you up or something. I don't know. Maybe patch you back to working version. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's really hard right now. Look at these shadows stuttering. Let's listen to them. Thank God in the visual novel segments you don't really need a high FPS. Hey, hold up. Don't I know you? Who, me? Yeah, you. Unless you're hiding someone behind your back. Aren't you the detective whose face was all over town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How didn't I recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't someone from HQ come by and ask us about her earlier? Maybe we should call it in. Hold on, Denjiro. You really think that's a good idea? Huh, what are you talking about? I'm not risking my job over some nobody detective. Yeah, well, call it into HQ and you might be risking more than your job if you know what I mean. Rio's right. We should stick our necks out when she hasn't even done anything wrong. Being on leave doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it? I'm with Rio. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happens when you ruffle the wrong feathers at HQ. You guys can't be serious. Look, I'm not saying we arrest her, only you're going to piss off the wrong people then, Jiro. I don't know how much more obvious I need to be for you to get it. Not one, not even the detective here is worth bringing down her wrath. Her? Who is her? Especially right now. Things aren't exactly on stable ground around here since the Mifune family shakeup. Don't need a repeat of Officer Ono. Pegged for promotion one day and then some anonymous tip comes into HQ that Ono's been selling a little dope on the side. Even got a gun to tie him to a crime scene. Wow, he got dumped really hard. Yeah, a gun that's mysteriously gone missing from evidence. Do you think that story is true? Does it really matter if it is or not? The point is, he asked too many questions around here and now he's in jail. Some police we are, held hostage by some woman. Screw it, maybe you guys are right. Suppose if that guy from HQ asks again, we can say we didn't see any detective tonight. Who is she? That's right, we didn't see you and you definitely didn't talk to us, got it? Yeah, I got it. Being on the street around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh? You mean at the bottom? Yeah, it doesn't give us a whole lot of options. Feels like I'm always stuck between HQ and all the other shit going on around here. I'm not sure which is worse, honestly. You read the papers, don't you, detective? You heard about the Mifune family, right? Nope, not a bit actually. Yeah, I'm sure she has. And that's all you need to say on the subject. You never know who's working for who around here, so put a lid on it. Listen, detective, whatever you think we are, or what you think goes on around here, it isn't so simple as good cops and bad cops. Remember that. Kabukicho might not be perfect, but we do our best to keep the peace, right? Right. Like Ryu said, we're trying our best, so don't cause any trouble for us and we'll return the favor by not letting HQ know about this. I'm not a fugitive. What would change if they would let HQ know? You know what? This Detective Ito is going around Kabukicho looking for a bar. They shouldn't care. I'm on leave. I'm not being searched for or something. I don't get this angle in the story. It's like I'm basically a murderer or something, and they're looking for me. That's how they treat me. There's plenty scarier than HQ out there. Sorry for this little run, but Jesus Christ, it's just so weird. That's for sure. Why don't you move along, detective? I think I'll do just that. Good luck, officers. So this whole thing got me an investigation point, but nothing else. No information. Oh, I can talk to these guys now, apparently. It looks like they've been digging up the sidewalk, but since they're blocking my view, I can't quite see what they're doing. I can see it, but I see nothing. Oh, it's Takeuchi. Hey lady, you need something? There's nothing to see here, so why don't you move along? Why should I? You said yourself there's nothing to see after all. Bit of advice for you. If you're trying to keep someone from staying out of your business, I wouldn't lead with nothing to see here. See? She thinks so too. Every time you say nothing to see here, people stop and stare at us instead of actually moving along. Nothing to see here really does kind of make me want to look more, you know. It's kind of sinister. Nothing to see here. That's what cops say when there's definitely, without a doubt, something worth seeing. Thanks a lot for the advice, boys. Last I checked, it was you who worked for me, not the other way around. Alright, no need to be so damn touchy. All we're saying is that unless you want every passersby in Kabukicho stopping to stare at us, you could try sipping it. Sip it? Is that how you talk to all your employers? You are aware of who I work for, right? Right? Digging a hole is the least of your worries, so do as I say. He is indeed kind of sinister, I think. Tja, these jobs are the worst. What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden I can't help but wonder what some suit is doing standing by a construction site. Have to agree with the little lady on that one. Far as I can tell, we're pulling up a strip of concrete for no damn reason at all. No reason? Far from it. It's scheduled maintenance requested by the building's owner. There were complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of the uneven pavement, so my employer generously offered her own money to fix it. I guess he's working for the woman the cops were afraid of, and I guess to get the info on Reina and this Omega thing, this Omega Idol agency, I need to get into her good books. I think this is my big overarching quest in Kabukicho. Maintenance, huh? Seemed perfectly fine to me until we started hacking into it, and you seem awfully impatient for us to fill it back in. Maybe it's got something to do with the little thing you had wrapped in cloth before? Oh my god, is this guy retarded or something? This is not how you speak to a Yakuza member. Shut up, or I'll ask you to dig 2 more holes after this one. 2 more? Yeah, he basically... Oh, well, he talked to Ito, but still, he hasn't done anything. Oh, I get it. I think that was meant to be some sort of threat. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said wasn't exactly threatening. Honestly, I thought better. Is he trying to imply that he's going to make us cover ourselves in concrete? Kind of a boring threat. What is wrong with you? Fine, bad joke. But maybe you two should remember you're being paid very generously to be here, so shut it. I can't help but notice that my frame rate seems to have stabilized again. Maybe it's... It always happens at the start of a recording, I think. Fuck you, Shadowplane. And you, miss, would you please kindly move along? As you can see, I'm busy enough with these two without any additional distractions. Okay, he's a Yakuza member, definitely. These are just some bozos digging a hole, and I guess this whole building is owned by the Queen's Club owner, so I think... Fuck me, the music is getting even louder. Oh wow, I love this. I love that there's just a black silhouette of Ito now. Can I ask you something? Whoa, I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Wait, how do you know this? What? I'm not wearing my badge, am I? No, you've got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. Why do you think I was a cop? Whew, only cops ask that many questions right off the bat. She just asked, can I ask you something? It's one question. I mean, it's a question that implies another one, but still. Well, that and your costume had me fooled. You ought to be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work from them. Worry not, sweetheart. It just so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. Sorry, the drop got me really off guard here. We handle all the types. Models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such... I'm sorry, what? Such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us. Let's see how Ito reacts to this little remark. Oh, not yet, it seems. That is if you're fine with staying in costume. My lucky day. I love how deadpan she sometimes is. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe. I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I could find work for you in no time. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them, so it would be rude to not talk to them at least, right? Is it Omega or Omega? Don't quite know. Sure, if you ask me, your friend's got no tastes. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen their guys around for months, maybe because one of their idols is going around killing people. Word on the streets that I ran up a bit of debt with the wrong people, if you know what I mean, I guess with the Queen's Club owner. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am if you want a real chance, babe. Certainly. Jesus Christ. It wasn't this guy, was it? No. Wait, I know this dude, don't I? Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? No, doesn't ring a bell. Why? What's it to you? I'm looking for a missing girl. Missing, huh? Was she foreign? Working for a nightclub? Maybe working for some of the other, types of clubs? I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl, only if you knew about the agency. Either way, answer's the same. I don't know no Omega, and you probably won't find her even if I did. Girls go missing all the time around here if you catch my drift. Care to be more specific? No, I don't. Don't think you delicate types could handle it. I'm a fucking cock, ass face. Let's just say not everyone is as nice to the ladies in those places as I am and leave it at that. Stir the pot with questions like that and you're bound to end up in trouble. So if you want help, go ask someone else. What an asshole. Oh, 2 more dudes to talk to. 2 more voices to think of. Oh my god. Hello, can you spare a minute? I'll give him a normal voice. I need a break. Whoa. Oh, it's X, apparently. Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Me? I just got here. Why so jumpy? Sorry. There was a big scary guy with a scar here a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but he made me feel a little uneasy. He kept asking me what I was doing here and if I wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck out. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Is this like a scheme in Japan where the Yakuza ask you if you want to go drink with them and then they rob you or stab you or take your livers or something? Nothing against you, Yakuza. I'm not saying anything against you, but I mean, things like this happen all the time, don't they? I think you made the right decision by staying put if you ask me. Have you ever heard of a talent agency around here called Omega by chance? Omega? No, never heard of it. I'm actually not ever in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. It's starting to stink of some weird setup. Oh, I think I still have some pride, so I'm not going to tuck my tail and run just yet. Yeah, I think you got tricked, Mr. X. I think she wanted you to get fucked. Good luck finding that agency or whatever you were looking for. And if you see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back. Someone with a scar, huh? This guy didn't have a scar. The first one also didn't have one, I think? Maybe this dude? No. But he looks like Yakuza, alright. Evening. You know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up against some people, the same people who own this club. Ding ding, called it. And they lost. The Mifune takeover's already racked up quite a body count, and I don't plan on being added to it. Oh my god, so this Mifune thing, which I don't know anything about, apparently seems to also be, or have a part in all of this. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you've come at a bit of a sensitive time. If I were you, I'd turn around and walk out that door. Hell, she probably killed him too. Kicked. Kicked would have been better for him, I guess. Killed who? Him, you know, Higashi, the owner of Omega. Oh shit. Everyone knew he owned the Mifune family a small fortune. The word on the street is that there's been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell it out for you? Good. I've already said too much and you should stop asking around too. You know what, for a guy whose first words to me, or his first sentence to me was, if I'm insane? You spilled the beans a whole lot, I think, talking about her killing someone and stuff. You never know who's listening. You know, I never do. What about this guy? He looks like someone I can talk to, but I can't. Maybe not yet. Maybe this guy with a suitcase. Oh, now I can talk to him? Wow. Oh, he looks shady as hell. Hey, can I ask you something? ... About the talent agency called Omega, you know anything? ... Alright, I'll take that as a no. ... What a creepy guy. Even worse than the Collector, to be honest. Oh. A foreigner, I guess. Hey, do you know this area? An American. He's called Jake. What? I had a question about... What? Speak up! I can't hear you. The speaker's right there. You're gonna have to talk louder. Why don't you move a bit? Would be easier. I'm looking for an agency. You're looking for a vacancy? And what? No, and... You what? I'm looking for information about Omega Talent Agency. Do you know anything? I think you noticed the music cutting out there. I think this is supposed to be one of these moments that the whole club turns around to me and looks at me in shock. Maybe a little bit of disgust in some of them, and in horror. Oh, it was just a drop, I guess. Whoa! You really shouldn't shout things like that around here. Oh, fuck me, it's the guy with the scar! It's Scarface! It's... what's this line's name again? Shakar or something? Or was it Scar? You know, in The Lion King. Whatever, man. This is a 20-year-old reference, maybe even older. Excuse me, miss. We were hoping you might join us next door. Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. Sure, I'll go. Good answer. Follow us. Oh my god. This is creepy as fuck. Stop touching me. I said sure. Oh my god, she's kinda cute.